Hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Big Change PH and ngayong araw na to, sa video na to ay ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano ang magandang mangyayari sa Bataan, Cavite. Okay? Especially itong project na to na kinonceptualize matagal na ay talaga namang tuloy na itatayo ito na siyang magkukonek mula sa Bataan and to Cavite. Okay? Bakit mahalaga ito sa akin? Kasi sapagkat ako po ay nagtrabaho sa Mariveles. Ang Mariveles Bataan ay ang dulo, kung titingnan natin, ay dulo ng peninsula na siya kung marating man yan ay mga abot ng 4 to 5 hours, no? So from Mariveles to Manila, it will take 4 to 5 hours kasi from Mariveles down to the Balanga, tapos Balanga to Pampanga, San Fernando, and Lex, no? Kasama po dyan ang traffic. So, more or less 4 hours to 5 hours. No? Umuwi ako sa Batangas. So, another 2 to 3 hours ang aking biyahe. So, ganun siya katagal. So, 5 to around 8 hours, makauwi lang ako ng Batangas. Pero, alam nyo, ang Mariveles kasi at ang Bataan ay napakaganda. Ang dami dyang white sand beach, especially yung sa may Kamayakos, yung Five Fingers Tour, no? Pero hindi siya ganun kadali marating kasi nga po it will take time ang pagbiyahe. Para kang bumiyahe na ng Baguio. Okay? So, masaya ako dahil nung time na 2015 to 2019, itong story na to ay kwento-kwento lang. No? Kwento-kwento pa lang na magkakaroon daw, and then we are very excited kasi mapapadali na yung biyahe. Tapos biglang ngayon, dumating ang bagong Pangulo at ito na nga po, March 31 or kahapon or March, bago magtapos ang March, ay pinasinayahan na ang unang pagdidrill, no? Para maisakatuparan na itong pagtatayo ng bridge, ng tulay na to na magkukonek sa Bataan to Cavite. Okay? So, tingnan natin at panoorin natin yung illustration kung papaano ba ang magiging hitsura ng klase ng bridge na to.
The Bataan Interlink Bridge project will transform the infrastructure landscape of the Philippines. Spanning the mouth of the world-famous Manila Bay, the project will provide a vital transportation link for the region and the nation. At 32 kilometers long, the new iconic gateway will drastically cut travel time between the provinces of Cavite and Bataan from 4 to 5 hours down to only 30 minutes. The project is made up of 6 main components. On the south end, a new highway connection will link the existing roads in Cavite to the bridge. Out over the water, a low causeway structure called the Marine Viaduct carries vehicles along the majority of the bridge and leads to the first of 2 shipping channel crossings. The South Channel Crossing is an iconic cable stay bridge structure with one of the longest cable stay spans in the world. Near Corregidor Island, the bridge has an interchange which allows for turnarounds and will connect to the island as part of a future project. The North Channel Crossing spans over the second shipping channel. And finally, back on land, the highway extends to connect to the existing roadways in Bataan Province. The South Channel Crossing is one of the longest in the world with a clear main span of 900 meters, which allows the largest shipping and cruise vessels to pass underneath. For this cable-supported segment of the project, the roadway structure changes from concrete box girders of the marine viaducts to lighter steel boxes tied together with cross struts. The road deck is 80 meters above the water, and the full tower height is among the tallest in the world at 335 meters. The North Channel Crossing is the smaller of the 2 cable stay segments, but it is still a significantly large structure. Its main span stretches 400 meters long. Due to its differing proportions from the south channel, the roadway deck this time is a frame system comprised of steel girders and floor beams. The deck is lifted 47 meters above the water, and the full tower height is 181 meters tall. After completion of the feasibility report in 2019, the project began detailed engineering design in 2020. And with the cooperation and coordination of many government agencies, this final design phase will conclude in 2022 or early 2023. 4 to 5 years of construction will follow, bringing with it at least 3,000 new jobs, and the possible opening date for the bridge is late 2027 or early 2028. A project of this scale is an admirable undertaking. Thanks to the hard work of the Department of Public Works and Highways and the financial support of the Asian Development Bank, the Bataan Cavite Interlink Bridge will be well worth the investment in the Manila Bay community.
At this point, may we invite the President and the rest of our stage party to please rise as we shall now proceed to the ceremonial switching of the Bataan Cavite Interlink Bridge geotechnical investigation of drilling equipment.
Okay, so sa portion na to ay mapapanood naman natin sa coverage ng PTB4 na start na yung switching, no, para mag-start na yung drilling at umpisahan na, no, itong bridge na ito. Okay?
May we request the President to kindly press the button in a short while. Ready, Mr. President? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Attention drill floor. Start drilling. Start drilling.
Drill floor, good noon. Now visual in position. We are clear to drill. We are clear to drill. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to the Department of Public Works and Highways. At this juncture, may we call on House Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Speaker Martin Romualdez. Please take your seats. The head agency for this extremely forward-looking program that we are seeing today, Secretary Manny Bunuan of the Department of Public Works and Highways. You can see how important this event is, as we have very many cabinet secretaries here. We have Secretary Fred Pascual of the DTI. We have Secretary Tony Yulo Loizaga of the DNR. And looking over her possible potential future tourist sites is here Secretary Cristina Frasco of the Department of Tourism. The Secretary for Transportation, Secretary Jimmy Bautista. ang ating partners sa local government. Of course, we heard from the Governor Jose Enrique Garcia, and the Vice Governor Athena Tolentino, the Mayor of Mariveles, Ace Jello Concepcion, is he here? Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific, President Eduardo Maria R. Santos. He took us to the simulator before we came here, and they simulated a short cruise under the bridge, which was very realistic and quite impressive that you have this capability, which is going to be which of course is very important for the proper training of our seafarers. There was only a slight point of concern. Dahil habang umaandar yung barko, may lumulubog na barko doon sa tabi. Kaya sabi ko, siguro kasama yan sa search and rescue na training nila. My fellow workers in government, our partners in the private sector, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As we are gathered to celebrate the progress of another massive infrastructure project in the works, I wish to first bring our attention on the following. Every peso our predecessors have shelled out, and every peso that we will continue to spend to construct public roads and infrastructure are investments meant for many generations. There are two sides to that statement, and that when you talk about infrastructure, it takes the planning from the very beginning, from detailed engineering, feasibility studies, etc., etc. It takes maybe about 10, 12 years for you to do all of that if you do it well. However, what sometimes people do not remember is that whatever you build now, you will have to live with for, on average, 80 years. So you must look very far forward and not just think this will be good for the next 5 years. Because as we have seen, the infrastructure does not disappear in 5 years unless we have lots of funding and pwedeng gibain kahit bago pa, pwedeng gibain para makapagpatayo ng mas maganda. But that's not necessarily the case. And so projects such as this, and that is why even the extra minutes that we spend on them are results of decisions made years, even decades ago. And they have been caused by many different elements, not least of which is the progress that the two provinces at either end of this bridge, Cavite and Bataan, have developed so rapidly and so well. So every day that we leave our houses to pursue our careers, our passions, and our irresponsibilities, we traverse the paths constructed by the dreams and resolve of those who have come before us. Therefore, since we know firsthand the benefits and the rippling effects that come when massive visions for the country turn into reality, it is, of course, our responsibility to keep aspiring and persevering for bigger victories for our people. The reason for our gathering here today, the Bataan Cavite Interlink Bridge, is truly a monumental undertaking of a scale not seen before in our country. So coming here, marking the milestones related to it thus far, is an opportune time to remember the past and dedicate the present to the resilience and the fruition of this project. Let me extend my deepest gratitude as well to TY Lin International, who have been our partner in this project. Hyunghwa Engineering Consultants Limited, Renardet and the Renardet DCD and DCCD Engineering Corporation. As without your efforts, we would not have come to this point in fulfilling this program. The expertise and professionalism in infrastructure development that all of you are known for has made us confident that this bridge will be constructed with the highest standards in mind, with quality and within the planned time frame. Let me also, of course, express our continuing gratitude to the Asian Development Bank and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank for committing to finance the BCIB project from its inception to its construction in the foreseeable future. For many years, you have played an active part in the development of my country, not only economic, but even in the social sector. And you have advanced our infrastructure systems, and it is always exciting to see that these partnerships can produce such fruit after as long as we are cooperating together. If this bridge is any indication of what comes next, then I should not be the only one who looks forward to the future with great optimism. One does not need to be well-versed in construction and engineering to realize the magnitude of this endeavor. Imagine the complexity of the design. Well, most of you do not have to. You actually were involved in the complexity of design. And that design that is needed to accommodate the length of the BCIB and the depth of the Manila Bay where it will be constructed. It is an enormously difficult and complex plan that we will have to constantly commit to achieving, which are, of course, the great benefits that Filipinos will enjoy. From Central Luzon to Calabarzon, Bataan to Cavite, these are two provinces that currently have more than 5 hours worth of driving between them. With the BCIB, it's projected that that 5 hours trip will now become as quick as 30 minutes, reducing by as much as 86%, and we're reducing it to maybe 45 minutes of travel. That will be an incredible feat when it happens and would significantly help in decongesting Metro Manila, as motorists will be able to travel without passing through the metropolis. It will also help in bringing prices down for goods and services, as the transport and logistics cost will decrease, thereby generating immense savings all around. And facing the challenges, it was prescient that we continued with this project until we got to this point, and I am sure until it is finished. It is prescient because at that time we did not think of supply chain problems that now that we have, and this kind of improved connectivity is the perfect solution to that. So new opportunities will likewise be open to Bataan and Cavite and their surrounding provinces because of the easier access that will be made available. It is also impressive to think about how this project will support the development of seaports in the said provinces, making them potential international shipping gateways for the country. Again, it always feels good to look forward to the promise of better days ahead. However, it is the now that we focus on. It is today and all the succeeding days of work ahead of us that should receive our dedication and attention, so we will attain the vision of a well-connected and fully thriving country. I thus remember all the men and women who have been and will continue working for the detailed engineering design of this bridge, and I wish for your inspiration, comfort, and safety as you complete this ambitious project, especially on the days you will have to carry out your work amidst unfavorable climate conditions and other difficult forces that will be impacting upon you. In a few years' time, all your efforts and sacrifice will translate to the construction of this extremely important infrastructure, something that will be known across the archipelago and across the world, where the rewards of which will be felt by people in their daily lives. Having said all this, let me call once again on the officials and employees of the DPWH, as well as all the consultants, to remain committed to finishing this project on schedule. Do your best always to ensure that civil works for this bridge will commence by October this year. Do your best also to deliver what we have proposed so that our people and their localities may live out the picture we have painted as our goal as soon as possible. See to it that that the bridge, once completed, will have sufficient links with major thoroughfares in Cavite and Bataan so that it will truly be a facilitator of interconnectivity and linkages among our people in our provinces. I believe that the kind of infrastructure that this country requires are those that come from a profound and genuine understanding of the needs of our people. As such, I assure you, we will remain committed to developing a highly interconnected network of transport that will serve as a backbone and a strong driving force for our rapid, inclusive, and sustainable growth. In recognition of all the achievements of our country that has led us to pursue projects like this, and in anticipation of all the breakthroughs that are yet to come, I enjoin everyone to support and take ownership of all that we are doing for our beloved country. Once again, congratulations to one and all. Thank you very much for your time, your sacrifice, your skill, your industry, and your dedication. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Maraming salamat po at maganda pong tanghali sa inyo.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Ayon, at napakagandang balita ito para sa ating lahat, especially ako na may karanasan sa Mariveles at ako ay nanirahan doon. Marami na rin ako naging kaibigan doon na ito ay maisa sa katuparan na, no? From 5 hours na biyahe mula Maynila pa lang to Bataan, and of course mapapabilis ito ng 30 minutes, no? From Bataan to Cavite, Cavite to Bataan. Anong maganda nito? Truly, ang project na to will increase and boost the economy of both Cavite and Bataan. Pangalawa, the tourism industry. Maraming magaganda sa Cavite puntahan at maraming magagandang pwedeng puntahan sa Bataan. Okay? So, kung ito ay maisa sa katuparan on time, ay di magkakaroon ng magandang development, no? At mapapabilis ang pagpunta at makadayo ang bawat isa sa bawat probinsya, at ang tourism ay magkakaroon ng boost talaga. So, maganda dahil yung aking hotel na pinagtrabahuhan dati ay napakahirap ng puntahan, pero ngayon na nandyan na yan at masasakatuparan na ang bridge na yan, ay mas mapapadali at mas marami pa makakapunta doon. Nandyan ang Kamaya Coast, nandyan ang Five Fingers, nandyan ang Bagak, no? Na napakaraming tourist attraction. Also, ay mapapabilis na rin ang pagpunta sa Subic, kasi pag ikaw ay nasa Bataan na, mas madali na ang pumunta sa Subic and the rest of the northern part, no, of the Philippines. So, isang nakakatuwa, no? Sabi nga ni Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos, sana po ay matupad, no, na yung ipinangakong ilang years, 5 years of completion ay matupad on time para mas maganda na ang ikalalabasan at maidudulot nito sa parehong probinsya ng Cavite at Bataan. At ang maganda pa nito, dahil nga napakalayo ng Bataan, ay napapamahal ang mga presyo ng bilihin dahil sa transportation, sa logistic expenses. So ngayon, kung mas mabilis siya mula Maynila at makarating agad doon sa bridge na yan at makarating sa Mariveles, makarating sa Balanga, mas mapapamura, no? Mas mura ang presyo ng mga bilihin kapag ganun na nangyari. So maraming salamat at naisa ko tuparan ito sa lahat ng gumagawa at sa mga taong involved dito. And ako po ay natutuwa na hintayin, no, itong bridge na to. Unang-una, itong bridge na to will have a record, no, na the longest span bridge in the world with a 900 meters span plus a 400 meters span, and magkakaroon ng record ito sa buong mundo na pinaka longest span, at the same time yung kanilang pinaka main isa sa pinakamataas in the world. So maraming salamat. Sana po ay natuwa rin kayo sa balitang ito, at kami nagpapasalamat na kami ay may mga connection sa Maribeles na ito nga po ay mapapadali na ang pagpunta doon. So ayun lamang, at kung hindi pa po kayo nakasubscribe sa aking channel, I'm inviting you to click that subscribe button, plus i-click nyo na rin po ang notification and check all para lagi kayong updated sa mga update natin dito sa aking channel. So magandang araw at masaya tayo ngayon. Smile lang and have a nice day. Big changer.